I think like we're also the last generations to grow up without the idea of digital ownership just being like something.
Yeah,
like it's
right.
it, you know, it's like a lot of like people who can't wrap their mind around this are like, but I can just like screenshot it or like right click save, and I'm like, yeah, you can take a photo of the Mona Lisa too.
Yeah, exactly.
You can buy a Mona Lisa on on Amazon, right?
Yeah,
like
right.
you know, like $15.
But also like what you're saying is you
Doesn't mean
can
you own it. Yeah.
Yeah.
with smart contracts and everything, you can make the NFT actually have other functions besides just looking at it, right? I mean, am I getting that right?
Totally. And yeah, you can, and that's what's like super exciting, I think, for the future of
Yeah,
it.
it's like this piece of artwork also grants you access to XYZ, an exclusive club here or whatever. It's like,
Right.
so taking a photo of it you're not going to get that.
Right,
Yeah.
right, and
True.
100%. And you know, it's also like you look at like gaming, the idea of skins and like Fortnite, like digital ownership. Like there are plenty of people like who have understood that for years and years and
Yeah,
years, you know,
right.
and
They'll pay for it.
Yeah,
They want it. Like,
and
yeah.
and it's like one thing that I'll always, if someone exactly, and if like someone like I've talked to some people who like really just like aren't getting it, and I'm like, all right, like let's talk about like the verified blue check. That is a digital thing that has value, right? Like people pay for that. People want that. People derive a sense of value or status from that, right? It's going to be no different like in the metaverse, in VR. Like you're going to want to look fly in the metaverse, like you know what I mean? Like you're going to want to have like that dope like limited edition, like you know, it's the same idea as fashion. It's the same idea as any of this. It's like it's just a digital version of that. And like I also say like, what do you look at more, like your walls or your screen?
Right.
You know, like everyone's living their lives more and more online, and it's like you see it like Gen Z and younger, they get this. They're like they don't need it to be explained to them. They're like, oh yeah, like I want to have like the coolest stuff on like that's digital,
Yeah.
and like be able to show that off to my friends and like all that, and like all the stuff that exists around like hypebeast culture and like sneaker culture and like all that. Like that's all. It's already starting to happen here, but it's gonna be huge once
Yeah.
like. You know?
Yeah, because I'm curious, like you could look at like online dating, for example, and like you're on, I don't know, Tinder or something, and maybe you match with somebody from like a different state or something like that. And it's like, how do they're just going off of like your photos or just these online indicators of, oh, is this guy cool? Does this person have value? Is this guy seem like a creep? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's going to, imagine where that's going to go, where you like interact, like these kids are playing Fortnite and they're actually having real conversations with people on Fortnite, and they're like, I want to look cool with this magical sword or whatever whatever they have. They just want to look cool. They're trying to get social value in that. So it's like, it's going to be the same thing. You buy like a digital Louis Vuitton coat that you look cool and you're, I don't know.
Yeah.
Totally. And yeah, like I mean, I'm excited for it.